at it. Why will you not open?
There's so little left out here. We were lucky to even find this ship. A Guardian can't do much to protect the city without one. But it needs a warp drive if we ever hope to fight beyond Earth. And that Cosmodrome is the only place I know where we might still find one. We survived the Fallen once. We can do it again. A Guardian ship was recently shot down here. If the Fallen haven't gotten to it, there might be parts we can salvage.
Is everything going slow? There we go. What? Good. Why does computer? Kind of a line. There we go. See, I know we're back
The ship's
now.
avionics are completely catatonic, but I can cull their last transmission. They managed to restore an information hub here, down in the tunnels below. We should check it out. What is that?
Oh, are you freaking?
All right, here we go. More fallen.
Oh yes.
Well done.
I'm ready. Go. Ain't too bad, I guess.
A map of the entire area. What we really need to find is a warp drive, so we can jump to any planet or moon. Our only hope is where we found our ship. We have to go back. Scanning for the warp drive. Bad news. It's already in fallen hands.
Oh no, I didn't come over here. That's right. Didn't make it here yet.
I hope you're ready for this. It's in the walls.
And he's dead.
You just killed an Archon. And we got a warp drive.
Look at that. Ooh. Really no difference. Get rid of that. I don't care.
We have some engrams you might find. I suspected you'd choose that one. Be safe.
I need your help, Guardian.
Interesting.
Aim? Tell the monarch.
How can we help? Well done.
Well, you
Report,
got just
Guardian.
leveled up.
Never doubted you. With you, Guardian. Traveling. Tell me something interesting.
And I did. Alright.
She's the only one who understands. Without her,
Yes, Guardian. Confirm mission assignment. Checking.
So much.
Acknowledge.
That was easy. Somewhat.
Check.
Eventually. I mean, definitely keep that.
The Vanguard's reporting that Fallen are tearing machines all over the Cosmodrome. I'm starting to think they aren't just looting the place. Whatever they're looking for, we should probably find it first.
Heavy Fallen
Bit of a grid here.
We sync to that and can summon ground transport from our ship. Let's go.
Link?
Encoding superposed states, entangling ket vectors, and we're linked.
Get your Sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
Oh, take that. See? Oh, I hate Wow, okay.
We've got trouble
Oh,
brewing.
nope. No one's here. Hey, I hadn't gotten that one.
We're approaching the shore. The Fallen are using some sort of signal amplifiers. Let's see what they're transmitting. same transmission. They're both linked to something in Skywatch. Let's check it out.
Launch. Oh, this, however, might. Let's see. Hey, fam. Oh, you could do one on Iron. Yeah, that's why I'm the all. Yeah, I've had this one for a while and just didn't play a lot on it. I'm level 5, no deaths right now. I'm so weak. Yeah. So, how did the raid go after I left? Oh wait, we didn't raid, that's right. Oh yeah, y'all went to Iron Banner when I was leaving. How'd that go? How much wreckage happened to you?
The Fallen are tapped into something in the back of the room.
Because you know a lot happened. Ooh. No, I do not. You know I have Overwatch. I've played with you. Not really. Yeah, I can agree with this because mine. Actually, want to do because you remember that video I linked you to the other night, right? Him and like five or six other people are doing this challenge, and the goal is to have it done at least on one character by the launch of D2.
The Fallen are trying to access these machines, but something is fighting back.
Yeah, and
This will take some time.
yeah, it kind of is. He died in his stream just a little bit ago and had to restart. Well, he's died 5 times in total. The first one, he was, I think, 17. The second one, he was a low level. Well, lower. And, his third... no, wait, it was the fourth one, because his third one was, like level 7, and he killed himself on accident. And, yeah. The fourth one was his best one, which was also, I named it Reggie the Titan. And that actually became the name that everyone called it, Reggie the Titan. As Reggie died to the tank on the Dreadnought. He did every story mission, every single story mission up to that point. I may not be checking it right yet, but I'll check in a bit. Yeah, it's fine, but like I said, I'm doing this. I mean, you can sit here and we can talk and all that, but no, if you want, you can add this one too. It's just not on much. like add as a friend. Cause this account ain't on much. But eventually I might get it to where I can do raids on one of my other characters on here. Mr. Drake, you can die. Thank you.
Okay, I've pulled out everything they managed to steal. We should
After
destroy
this mission, I should be level 6. Once I finish this, yeah.
They didn't get much. Kept hitting an active fire.
Yeah, I can believe it. Profile, add. There. Yes, another 0 deaths. That's what I'm going for. Luckily, I'm in orbit, so. Right. And no one can join me because of the stipulation I have on myself. If someone joins, basically I have to kick them. Yeah. I walked that. Saw the last one. He should have killed you. He had you dead to rights. That's stupid, right? Yeah, no. He should have. He had you dead to freaking rights, dude.
There are fallen back at the Cosmodrome are keeping a pretty
I was
tight
gonna
guard
say
on
you're
both
talking
sides.
about that like I know what you're talking about.
Or it could be something valuable. The speaker's asking Guardians to look into it.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
but
the
like
Skywatch is just on the
you
other
you
side
were
of the
originally
Sphinx,
talking like I knew what you were
and
saying.
it's
I was
surrounded
just
by
like
fallen.
I don't play the game, so
Well,
I
ready if you
can't
are.
really say I know what I was looking at. I just saw a shield and you just start going a ham on them.
You know, this place must have been amazing before the collapse.
And I can believe it.
Thousands of humans boarding the
I can believe being
ships.
scared.
These beyond-
I've actually done stuff like that before. There was one, and it was in Destiny, and it made me so freaking
Building
mad.
with the radar? That's
I
the
believe it
Skywatch.
was actually an Iron Banner last week. I had a 15-0 game. I had more than 15 kills, but 15-0 game, and I got killed by a stupid sticky grenade that actually wasn't even near me. It like attracted to me from 20 feet away, at least. Because I watched it hit the ground, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, you're stuck on the foot. I was like, I was nowhere near that. I was so mad. I wanted that unbroken. Because there was only like a left in the game, and we were winning. I wanted that on.
Skywatch pulled a race, a link to the lunar colonies.
The Halo equivalent of a unbroken.
Dead end.
And that was one of the best
I can get
things I've ever seen, because it was so funny when I did it, right? Because I was playing SWAT, and you know, you get shot in the head in SWAT, you were killed. This was back on Halo Reach.
Fallen really didn't want anybody
Like,
getting in.
I loved SWAT. That was my game type too. And it was funny because my I turned around, it's similar to the video you sent me before that one, where you turn around, the guy's just standing there, and he basically has you dead to rights, but he doesn't do anything.
Lots of motion ahead.
Well, it was one of the remake
Feeling about
maps,
this.
and like I loved the map. The map was cool, and I was just like, I turned, saw him, and my heart sank. I was like, well, there goes my perfection medal. And I just started strafing, right? Moving side to side, unloading on him. I didn't even get a headshot, and I killed him, man. I was just like, how? How did I get that? And, you know, like, I recorded it and all this and that. And my team that was there with me is like, how did you get that kill? They're like, you should have been dead. I was like, yeah, I agree. I should have been dead. But you know what? I'm not. I'm taking the perfection medal. Yes, exactly. I was like, I worked to get that perfection medal.
There's a wizard here. You have to
There's
kill
a
him.
wizard here. Is his name Harry Potter? God, I hate that movie.
The Hive haven't been on Earth in
Darn,
centuries.
I'm so close to level
Darkness
7.
could be a lot closer than we
I'm like a hair away from
We
it.
should probably get moving.
It's funny because this is a little nerve-wracking because you have to play extremely, extremely passive. Well, it helps because I'm playing a Titan. Yep, that's what it is too. It's a defense bubble. It's the bubble of safety. Nope, if you have self-revive, it's null and void. Yep, if you die and you have self-res, you still died. Because that's what the guy I'm watching now is playing. Once Reggie the Titan died, and at first he was like, I'm gonna go Nova Bomb, and then he's like, no wait, that flame shield's gonna be helpful. So he went there, but he's like, I can't use res because that means I died. And yeah, you could spam everything, but oh wow, he's been on his character longer than me. But oh wait, never mind, not really. Nope, you still died. Yeah, no, if you die, you have to delete the character. Have you ever played Pokemon? Thanatos. Have you ever played Pokemon? Any of them? Okay. Have you ever heard of a Nuzlocke run? It's not a Pokemon. It's a play style, and it's basically Pokemon hard mode. And in Pokemon, you can go like the first route you get, whatever you encounter first after you get Pokeballs. Whatever you encounter first on every route, you have to catch, or you can choose to catch it rather. If you do not catch it, you cannot catch anything else on that route. If it dies, it stays dead. That's basically what this is.
Yes?
Yep, that's how all Pokemon Nuzlocke runs work.
Thank you, Guardian.
Well, you have to do a Nuzlocke run from the beginning. So, like, you start the game saying you're doing a Nuzlocke run.
I mean, worse.
Yeah.
Yep.
The traveler shines bright tonight, Guardian.
Debatable. No, they're not. They're all easy to catch. Seeing as I've played them all, you don't have to just mean look and stuff like that. Darn.
Ask Rahul to come see me. Something keeping you up?
The birds are different because those are roaming legends, and that's how those work. Oh, they do? I'll remember that.
I knew I could never return.
C-32 is lost in the city.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. Yep. I didn't remember them becoming roaming, but yeah, apparently so.
Dark tonight, isn't it? Time's running out, Guardian.
And only like 2 of them are even good competitively. That are good competitively back in Gen 4. There's like 3 that's good and competitive current gen. Oh, in Gen 4 there was only like 2 EVs that were even good, and well, maybe 3 and 3, or now it's 3 to 4. Yeah, but they weren't all good and competitive is what I'm getting at. Only like 2 or 3 of them are. And those 2 to 3 would be Espeon, Umbreon, and Vaporeon. And then now those same 3 would still apply to some extent, and Sylveon, which was the fairy type introduced in Gen 6. And those are the top EVs. I'm surprised there was leaks that everyone thought we were getting a Dragon Eevee back when Sun and Moon was being speculated on. Like they found data mined some stuff. Just because of the name, it was so similar to how all the evolutions were, the dragon type Eevee. Are you really? Some of them did. Me, I really didn't care. I was like, he is so freaking overpopulated. I don't give a crap.
Back in the woods. Make 'em regret it, Guardians.
I mean, seriously, Eevee is one of the most sought after Pokemon in any Pokemon game. And you're not even really breeding, you're just doing basic breeding. Yeah, you're just doing it to get the Pokemon. Not so much. Man, that's how it's been since Gen 1. No. No, it doesn't. It shows them all using 4 too. If you notice, because throughout time it remembers and forgets moves. Just like you can do in the game. Yeah. Because back in, I believe it was right after Hoenn. I could be wrong. It was using Volt Tackle a lot. Now it never uses it. Not stuff anymore. Season. No, it ain't. It's actually a trash move. You're better off with like Thunderbolt and stuff like that. Volt Tackle, it hurts you. There and you know, do stuff with Volt Tackle, a lot of damage to you. So really, it hurts you just as much as it hurts them. And you're better off not running that. Yeah, the sheer power out of them, but even worth it. It's same with competitive. Like there are people out there that will choose to use moves like Blast because it's more reliable. You're always hitting a flamethrower and Fireball has a higher chance. So people will go with like flamethrower over Fire Blast because of the ready. But then there's some people that will just go with Fire Blast and hope it hits. That doesn't always work out for them, but they try to. When I did competitive Pokemon back in Gen 6, I'd never gotten to Gen 7 yet for competitive stuff, but they were running moves like Fire Blast and all that, and I would sit there and hit Flamethrower 3-4 times, and they're missing their Fire Blasts, and I would win out. So
Guardians, something powerful.
yeah, that's why I was like, that's why I'm not going to, you know, run those kind of moves, because if I miss, that's usually what ends up making me lose my Mon.
Let Ikora know we got it.
Where? There you are. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you know now. If you pre-order Destiny and are waiting for the beta, it should be coming in your email soon. No, in your email. They haven't sent them yet. They will. Like that. No, they. Well, the thing is it's only you're getting in it early if you pre-ordered it. It's gonna be free on the 20th, I think. I think is when it is for everyone. So no matter what, the beta is gonna be playable. I've already got stuff to do, and hopefully we can do it.
Sending specifics.
It's a big hope to get it. Yes, another public event. I'm not even really trying for them. Wait, please. Yes, thank you. There's someone here. Otherwise, I would have had to run. Random, save me. You must keep me alive, Random. I'm relying on you, and I don't know why I am.
Let's do this. I got your back. Stay focused. Got it.
Thank you, Random.
Well done.
Back here.
Nice work.
Let's see, I'm safe here for the moment. In completing this, give me 1,000 experience. Which is good.
Any Guardians available? We have an important strike coming through. We need the area thinned. Stand by for coded dispatch.
Up. Up. Already losing experience off them, but that's fine.
I'll let Zavala know it's done.
You know how the Cryptarch's archives hunger for data, Guardians.
Ah, you would go that way.
Sending you an encrypted message.
Great work. I'll inform Mark it's done.
No. I see the level 4. Haha. Need more kills. Oh, there's
Guardian, I have a mission for you of great importance. If our civilization is to endure, we must research new technologies to assist our survival. Retrieve readings from the energy bursts around you so that we may discover their secrets.
New readings, even more powerful. Let's keep moving.
And Thanatos is back. Been there before.
I have a full cycle of sensor data ready for the tower.
Like that. Wait, what? No, you were cutting out. I didn't hear what you said. It's... Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Back, when I was in high school, we had a field trip to Universal Studios in Orlando. Yeah, because I live not far really from there, but there was a cookie that we nicknamed the Glob there, that a friend of mine. And then they complained it was too much chocolate. I said there is no such thing. It was like, probably 80 to 90% chocolate, 10 to 20% dough. It was great. And it was one of two things I had that day. Like that entire day, what I ate was on the ride down I ate some Twizzlers. They're alright. I had 2 cookies One of which was the glob because they didn't want it, so I finished it off. And then we stopped at McDonald's and got something on the way back. I was just like, this something, something needs to be done. Not even. No, because that day was probably hot enough where all that weight was gone in an instant anyway.
The Cosmodrome. A
You
rusting
wonder at its
collapse.
weather, dude.
Someday we'll reclaim this place. Right?
I have never heard of that one.
To all Guardians, the enemy is advancing in this location.
It doesn't matter. They all still doesn't, but anything Disney related sucks. That's my personal preference, though. I hate Disney. People are, it's the happiest place on earth. No, it's not. Not even close. Don't even get it in your head like that. Oh, what gets me? Do people really want to wait 3 hours in a line to ride one ride and plan your entire freaking trip around that? I don't. I honestly don't. And so that's why I like the other parks. I want. If I lived close enough where working there was viable, working there would not be a bad thing. See, they don't really I've read about it. You have to certain criteria to even, do that. So that is bad. Anything Disney related, I wouldn't mind doing anytime. And then, no, that's at Universal. They actually added the movie Avatar to Disney down here at Animal Kingdom. They created an Avatar world there, and that would be interesting. Have you seen the commercials for the Reality Kraken? I'm surprised you haven't. Good luck with that. Probably not. All that crap. SeaWorld, and it's basically a party at night, and it's done like a rave. They have the glow sticks and all that crap on them, and I believe they talk about the new virtual reality Kraken, which is basically the old ride, but you put on the VR glasses over your eyes while riding a roller coaster. And it was funny because the first time I saw the commercial, I was just like, you want motion sickness? Because this is how you get motion sickness. But it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It really wasn't. It was actually really cool. Because I have done it. Which worked out because my family was down there and I drove down the day they were good. And
There's reports a team of Guardians went dark near the
my
old scout
grandfather
station.
got
They were running a
virtual
mission for Dead
passes
Order,
to ride
had
it.
codes to a
The
hidden array
wait
that
time
would
for
reconnect
that
us
was
to
like
other
5
Guardians of the system.
hours.
If we can find their ghosts, maybe we can open that array.
Because apparently everyone wants to try a virtual reality roller coaster. Which, I mean, it's a cool idea, and I don't think... I said, when I was talking to someone in line, I said, to my knowledge, it's the first of its kind. I said, then again, there's Japan. Which, they come up with some pretty cool stuff over there. So, there could very well be a virtual reality roller coaster in Japan. But, they already have a Tron roller coaster too. I mean, yeah, where you ride, it's done like the Tron. If you've ever seen the movie, the Tron speeder bikes, yeah, it's done like that, and the thing comes across and supports you via your back.
We're heading back through that hive breeding ground. The Vanguard say they're spilling onto the surface.
Yeah, I've been on stuff like that before too, and it's just not safety to the wind. A newer hand cannon, that would be great. Like, the one I have is putting in the finest of work. Oh, I think I need that. I think I finally got boot level up. Because part of this whole run requires your light level to be somewhat decent. Oh, you're completely relying on drops, because one of the rules I'm using, which is what the guy I watch uses, is you can't buy anything from vendors unless it's like faction packages and stuff like that. Shaders are all right, you know, basically the cosmetic-y stuff that has no bearing on stuff. I believe, you know, it's allowed, but it's literally geared to do everything it can to make you play to the best of your abilities, you know? And not only best of your ability... not even the best of your abilities, but to push yourself beyond that. Like, it was funny. He actually bought something and broke a roll of his. It really doesn't.
The ghosts are still here. Fallen have them.
No, that wasn't what happened.
Keep hunting.
He was talking to the speaker. He's like, "Oh yeah, I can buy a ghost now." And then accidentally he bought a ghost, but he deleted it instantly. But it was still technically against his role because it's a vendor and he bought it from him. But that particular character ended up dying. Like, yep. Well, let's go over here and wait it out. Oh yeah, one other thing is sometimes, even though one of the stipulations is you can't use your vault at all, so like you can't transfer anything over, which that in and of itself is understandable. But he did one where he got was just deleting everything but what he was using. And I'm just... No, I think I'd be keeping a couple things. Where you're gonna need a sniper. You're just gonna need it. You can only do so much with shotgun and fusion rifle at range. And... yeah, I'm pretty sure your stuff will stay in the vault, but the game in and of itself will not let you delete all 3 characters at the exact same time. You can delete 2, you have to create like a level 1 and start it, and then delete the last one. It will not really let you just delete all 3 at the beginning. Well, I mean, that's actually understandable, because then it's like, oh, are you really sure you wanted to, you know, restart everything? It's not just going, oh, you're restarting everything, you just deleted everything. This one, he deleted everything, right? The way I'm doing it right now, I have, my alternate character, which already doesn't have much done on it, and I'm just using one of the free slots on that, keeping everything else I had on it. But like I said, this is just kind of my trolley stuff. Like it's gonna have the speed run on it when I get all the information I need for it and all that stuff. So basically this is just like a project kind of deal. And when Destiny 2 comes out, we're gonna be doing this kind of stuff there too, so you just be there ready for it. Still, I mean, well, when the beta comes out, I can do all of the stuff on my main account, which I'm going to do. What I'm getting at is for the actual game. We're going to be doing stuff like it. We'll end up working on Iron Man runs like that pretty much from the beginning, because why not try to be the first ones to ever do it? And so we're going to be doing that kind of stuff. And having a second account or multiple can around and fool around with to worry about, oh, my good characters, or I'm gonna have to delete them. Again, no, it's not, because you're thinking beta. This doesn't matter with the beta. Or, you know, main accounts are going to be used on that. I'm talking about when the game is actually out. Like it... Yeah. Yeah. Beta, what's it really matter if you do it in your main account or not? Because you can delete all you want. It's not going to have any bearing on you. No, because it's not going to be a day one thing that we, you know, start doing this on. We're going to play through the game normally. But, again, like I said, it's going to get to a point where, you know, we start working on the speed runs and Iron Man runs and stuff like that. And having the second account that you can just log in whenever you want and tool around with stuff, that's when it's going to help. Is not going to take up any server space or anything like that, because you're not going to be using both of them. Like, the only reason both my account, 2 of my 3 accounts are logged in at the moment is because I need the main one to stream, to actually stream, and the one I'm playing is the one I'm playing. So it's just recording everything. Like, certain things, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, it's really not going to be an issue when the main game comes. Because it's like now, I could I could have actually been on both accounts, and it's not going to take up any more server space than what it would normally. But like the YouTuber I watch, he's got like 4 or 5 different PlayStation accounts that he uses, seems like, and various other ones in his group do that too, but at the same time they don't always use them. I am glad I'm a little bit over leveled for this. Punch. Punch. Give me a second to reload my gun. And I'll punch you to death afterwards. Thank you. I like how Thrall just charge you. The Thrall just charging you. Nope. Running out. Like the flood. That's what I always kind of associated the Thrall with, was the flood or Halo. You know, throughout my history, I've been killed by a Thrall every now and then, but I think lone reason. But they never really were the lone reason. It's just stuff that happens. And it's the same with every game. Like, it's funny because Rooster Teeth did a video, and it was a long time ago when they did this one. And it was like video game heaven. And they had a grunt from Halo walking in, and it was Jeff. He was like, whoa, what's he doing going in there? He is a bad guy. And the guy who was playing the keeper of the gate, he's like, no, he was just following his orders. He was being a good little soldier following orders, and you went along and killed him. And stuff like that. And it's like, you've committed. He's like, you've committed over 400 million murders or something like that. And I was like, wait, what? And and something like, you've killed X number of hookers. And he's like, I haven't killed any hookers. And he's like, Grand Theft Auto. And it's like, well, technically hookers are like 2/3 of a person or something like that. but it was funny because they were talking about that, and when they were talking about the grunt, he's like, seriously now, who's ever been killed by a grunt? Dude, you must not realize grunts have killed so many. Like, it's not even funny. They really have killed a ton of people throughout history of Halo. Yeah, it's the grenades that get it. They just go suicidal on you, and it's just like, oh god. Like, when they go suicidal, well, there's not much you can do. But it is funny. Some of that stuff, seeing it. Like, seriously, who's ever been... Everyone, at some point playing Halo, everyone's been killed by a grunt. Same with this game. At some point, everyone's been killed by the lowest class of enemy. It's just how things work. So, Thanatos.
The Cryptarch's chase.
What do you want to see in the beta of Destiny 2?
Titan survey data requested.
See,
Your crusades.
it's funny because
Watch yourself.
the guy that I watch, he said he's a little bit worried about the beta now because of the rumors going around of
Never doubted you.
it being just the initial mission, which he said he's already played because he went to Bungie and played it when they did the initial reveal. Crucible and the Strike that he played then too. And he said he's a little worried about that because he wants there to be a tiny bit more than just that. I said, yeah. I said, don't do what they did in the initial launch and basically give us the entirety of Earth to explore. Give us like a small section to patrol. Like, if you look at Earth, give us like Moth-Yar's Divide and the Steeps. Just to explore some, you know. Versus having way too much content in the beta. And he was talking about how he thinks the locked content is going to help the game too, and I kind of agree with
We
it.
hope that would be enough for them.
Like, if you do a strike, you're only allowed to have what you start the mission with. So, like, while I'm running now, I have a pulse rifle, a shotgun, and a machine gun. That would be all you have for the entirety of the mission. Over to that, because I ain't using a bullet hose.
I used to look up here at night and wonder what the Hive were doing, but the only activity I could ever pick up was hazy, like it was blocked. A Guardian came here searching for a way into the Hive fortress, but he just disappeared. Let's pick up his trail. His last known coordinates are up ahead. The Guardian's last report said he captured this old accelerator from an unknown
Run
fallen
away.
house.
What do you mean?
Some of this equipment shows recent activity. Had to be the Guardian's ghost.
What game are you playing? Siege? Yeah, I hate people like that, and it's just like, that's one thing I like what Overwatch did.
Maybe he's still
If
there.
you get damage on it, you get credit for the kill no matter what. Yeah. But the assists are also different on that. The assists are different in Overwatch. More like you buffed a person or did a passive effect. That's the assists of Overwatch. I like how Battlefield 1 did it too, where if you do the most damage, it gets counted as a kill. Like, if you do, I think it's like over 80% damage, even if you die or, you know, stuff like that, it's counted as your kill if someone kills them, especially if they're in your squad. Which I like how they did that.
can grab your Sparrow now. We're linked.
I
The
wonder.
colony base he was looking for should be on the
You
other
know
side
what?
of the ridge.
I don't want to experiment with that. I could, but I'm not going to, because watch that kill me, and I'd have to restart all over. And I don't want that, so I'm not gonna be experimenting. That would be so wild to experiment. There's a way on the moon, you can get to the top of that, like, power rail or whatever you want to call it.
This is where he
In
was
the,
headed.
where you first load in at. And I was thinking of riding my Sparrow along that to dodge the pikes at the bottom, but then I was like, oh
Looks like he
wait,
set
that
up
might
camp
actually
here.
kill me.
Let's see what he left behind.
Because it actually glows with stuff, unlike it does in patrols and all that. So I was like, no, I don't want to do that, because I don't want to, don't want to die. That's the whole thing I'm doing here, is not dying.
They're all about a place called the Temple of Crota. It's not far
Let's
from
see.
here. Sounds like
Okay, yeah, that machine gun is worthwhile. Slower fire rate. So what do you prefer in Destiny? Do you prefer the bullet hose weapons, or do you prefer the slower rate of fire with more impact stuff? I hate bullet hose. God, I hate... I was never a fan of that one. Look at you. Wanted the pulse work because... Oh, I got the one I wanted the most, which was the pulse rifle. I like the Anwar lamp too. I didn't like how it looked, but I like the abilities and all that. Well, me, I prefer... I'm always been one for like a full auto. Like, one of my favorite weapons of all time was Vision of Confluence. No, I never really was a fan of the epilogue. I hate the bullet hose weaponry, really. Not a fan. No, I like the Imago. I'm somewhat decent with cannons. I just never use Imago Loop because I actually have Fatebringer, which is...
We've woken the hive.
The same thing. Yes, all Fatebringers have the same role. Except now it's actually viable. Yeah. There's two variants of the Year 3 Fatebringer too. It's the Adept variant and the just Legendary. The Adept will give you the arc damage that it had in Year 1, and the Legendary is without the elemental damage. Which actually makes the Legendary a little more viable, because you can use it more instead of taking your exotic slot for your primary. Because we all know in raids, the end-all be-all weapons are kind of sleeper stimulants. and or sniper. And it's my favorite weapon in Destiny, period, is the Gjallarhorn. And I admit, it sucks in raids now. It used to be godly in raids, but now it's just, it's not really worth it. And it's because
dying light of a ghost inside.
Hey, Cyclone. And it's because of how Sleeper can get critical damage. That's the only reason why Sleeper is the better raid weapon, is because it can get crit. Boink. Oh, you're hiding, home. Am I level 10? Am I level 10 when I end this mission? No, I'm not. Sad face.
Ghost is dead, but I can still read some of its memories.
I wish I was.
The Hive are raising an army here.
Because that would make the next mission all that much easier if I was a higher level. You know, unless I can go patrol. I can patrol. Let's go patrol. Let's get to level 10. 10 with no deaths. Alright.
Careful around the Hellmouth, Guardian. Getting some strange energy fluctuations.
The enemies here are making scouting impossible, but Dead Orbit will pay for their elimination.
Well, I think you got your point across.
Fallen have strengthened their positions around the old lodge sites.
Let's
We need
see.
to be cautious.
That's what I'm looking for.
All Guardians, we require urgent field data on this location. Classified dispatch follows.
Now, when I complete this patrol mission, I'll be level 10 with no deaths. Oh, God. Yeah. Die, please. Thank you.
We got it.
So, I just looked at the guy I've been talking about, and he just nearly died again. Yeah, his controller died on him. Yeah. Which was sad because he knew it was on low battery for like an hour. You know what? Well, because that happened to him, I'm plugging my controller in.
I'd have to, mine goes on the stand, so it's fine, what I do.
Oh God, volume. Let me see. 35. No, that's useless. Gracias. You know what's sad? When we were doing the raid the other night and I streamed it, how Fluffy wasn't in the stream chat.
Yes, Guardian. What good?
Yeah, I'm streaming off the main one, and the one I'm actually talking on is my alternate. Yeah. Trying to make it 4,400 without dying once. I am currently level 10 without dying. Yes. And there is a way of doing it. No, you don't raid. You don't have to raid
Be safe.
to hit 400. You can get it through doing patrols.
Let's get started.
Already out. I'm gonna actually just leave that.
Guardian.
Yes.
Every shadow tells a story.
Welcome, 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 welcome. I saw your ship in the hangar, Titan. Beautiful.
Who the heck?
Yes, Ted.
How can we help? Give me your report. Good work. Stand firm, Guardian.
Let's see. Yep, that was higher. That's way higher.
Fight the good fight.
Partly. Let's see. I do have a bounty. Do it almost level 11. Let's see.
There's got to be a way to find out what the Hive are planning. That ghost we recovered found a library in their fortress called the World's Grave. It's said to hold everything they know of Earth. If you can get us down there, I'll steal all I can. The World's Grave is deep in their fortress, but according to the ghost we found, there's an ancient knight who protects it. I can lead us to him, but you'll have to face him to find the grave.
I get it. Wait, what? I'm going the wrong way. Oh, yeah, that's right. Right there is good. See?
Hive really tore into the moon. Filled it with all sorts of chambers and catacombs.
Well, you have to restart your character now, Thanatos.
It's a whole necropolis down here.
I would take that as a compliment myself, but... Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah. See, I actually gained a point, and then I saw a review that said it's not worth the money. Yeah, he said... Yeah, getting that too. He said the game itself is fun. He said, but there's if it's multiplayer, and it being a heavily multiplayer-based game... You know, not completely multiplayer based, but it's heavily multiplayer based. How did I just get hit? Bubble.
The night is near, and it's powerful.
Watch Dogs
This knight holds the key to finding
was a
the
terrible
grave.
game.
We'll have to kill him.
It kind of... I don't know. I'm just gonna get behind it. I played all of like 5 minutes of it, and I couldn't stand it.
This is the key to the grave. I know where we're headed.
Yeah. I mean, at least Assassin's Creed, you can still run in there and just go ham if you want to. Yeah. Like, one of my favorite ones is Black Flag. But I love the whole aspect of pirate ships and all that. They did a good job on making that a viable mechanic. Which one was Rogue? Was that the one that was 360 only? When... Yeah, I think that was, like I said, the one that was the 360 only version. Yeah, because there was one that came out around the time Black Flag did that, even though Xbox One was out, they made it specifically for the 360 and only the 360.
This should lead us
Whereas
right to
Black
the
Flag
grave.
went on both consoles.
The world's grave, not ours.
Then again, they could have just made it for last gen specifically. And... Yeah. No, yeah. The Assassin's Creed 3.
That's it. There it is.
Yeah, no, the whole thing was this Edward became the father of Connor in Assassin's Creed 3.
When I break in, they're going to come after us.
To 3. Yeah. And I honestly didn't like Unity, but I liked the time period and some of the stuff that happened in Unity. And I heard the one after Unity was bad. The one set in England.
There's so much. They've broken the Beaconsfield limit.
And he's running for it to die. And Thanatos is gone again.
Okay, I've got it all. There's unbelievable stuff in here. And by the dark, is waiting for their gods to return.
What one?
I'll warn the city. Let's get out of here.
I heard that one was actually trash. Syndicate, that's what it was. Jack the Jefferson DLC. Seems legit.
What do you need, Titan? It's in pen. Always a pleasure.
Years have no meaning. The Emerald Flame push back the dark.
Give me the roster. Let me see what they've
I don't know if I want to do that mission yet. The Sword of Crota. That's a very... It's a very rippy mission, though.
Use some help. Well done. Fall
And when you're...
You have questions, guys?
And not to die.
Titan survey data requested
Well,
by
dead
Vanguard.
orbit isn't calling the shot.
Looking for me?
Because there's something wrong with you. That's why. No. There's something wrong with us all.
There is still so much more
Ah.
to come.
Yes, Guardian. What do you hear? Very good. Your actions give me hope.
Wow. I mean, when you have a guy running chasing you down for like 40 minutes. You kind of remember your name because he's yelling it all the time. Anyways, I shall return in a moment.
Urgent transmission incoming on all channels. From the speaker.
Nothing is more important now. We believe the Hive are engaged in a ritual that is draining the Traveler of its light. Whatever power they wield must be understood.
This ritual could be happening in any one of their thousands of chambers. If we can find cracks deep enough, I can map the entire Hive fortress.
Okay, good scan, but not
Enough to locate the ritual yet. Let's keep looking.
Yeah.
but we have to go deeper into the Temple of Crota.
Run away. That's what I'm doing on my game, is running away. Sometimes you gotta run to stay alive. No.
Someone's trying to establish contact. Could be the speaker. No luck. Too much interference. Let's get out in the open. I'll have a better chance of locking this signal.
He's a beast. Ooh. Up. Having to be extremely careful in this to not die. It's quite mentally challenging.
Hive Cedar. just like the ones invading Earth.
Yeah, it was funny.
There'll be more of these here.
The streamer that I sent you the video to the other night, he was playing the game Immortal Redneck, and it's basically a game made for Twitch streaming because it has a feature in it that basically your chat votes for it, and you get buffs or debuffs depending on what the chat votes for, and I don't know that game, but it basically for him, it was started out with a balance of good and bad. Like one of the first things we gave him was the air is lava, so anytime he jumped, he got damaged. And then like shortly thereafter, one of the next things we gave him was double jump. So I mean, you know, there was stuff like that where we were kind of both being helpful and then hurting him at the exact same time. And then a friend of his that's there's a big community of them that stream together and stuff like that, and it's a friend of his, and they're, you know, in that group, and he came in and just everything went from a balance to just straight bad. And it was funny because he was complaining, like, one of the first things they did was the character he could turn the money that dropped from enemies into health. So the first thing the guy did was take that away. To where anytime he killed anything, he got health, but his ability for, you know, creating the health item was completely useless to him then. And then, like, after it, because I picked it because it was the least hurtful to him. The health item gave more health when used, versus giving him like more debuffs. I was just like, that actually doesn't hurt him as much. Holy crap, that reload was fast.
Here it is. The darkest of all the hive's chambers.
Which was good. I needed a fast reload on my machine gun. Come back. Please help. Reload fast. Oh god, no, no, no. One way. Can I be? Will I be? Level 12? Quite possibly. Train. Better. I thought I did that.
What is this thing? It's a shard of the Traveler.
They were using it against the Traveler, devouring its light. But we freed it. And our new friend said there are enemies on Venus worse than this. Great.
Oh, not quite. Oh. There's that.
Listen to this, from an old warlock, Osiris.
Every end crawls from the same pit, rising from the schism to swallow matter, light, and life. It will not be stopped, but here it can be slowed. The shrines of Oryx must be destroyed.
There is a shrine.
Oh, and I get one,
but it's
my
further
favorite
to
site
Helma
on
than
this?
anywhere
Alright,
we've
let's
been.
do it.
We should destroy it before it's too late. I'm picking up
That did
fallen
not
material.
sound healthy.
Heavier than normal. Something's got them worked up. I'll stay on it.
I'm sure that was the intended goal, wasn't for
The
it not to be
Fallen.
healthy, but
They're
yeah.
invading the Hellmouth?
every, you know, experience I can get. Perks are even on this gun. Is it even worth switching? Lightweight. Nothing really changes stability. I don't think he's here at the moment. Get rid of those. Get rid of that, most definitely.
If I translated these fallen comms correctly, one of their barons is here. They don't crawl out of their skiffs too often. Sounds like an opportunity. Got him. That's one less Baron to worry about. Let's find the shrine.
These tunnels go on for miles.
And there goes Cyclone.
I don't even want to know.
Well, he ditched you. He didn't really ditch me. I can't say someone ditched me when I barely know him. I mean, yeah, but people don't always do this. Aw, you're telling me that I didn't magnetize to that? Kill. I need the experience points. So, how's Siege going? How many deaths? A lot.
These Fallen are just as crazy as we are.
See, Ghost, that's where you're wrong. These Fallen are crazier than us because they're gonna die. We're gonna live. Because that is what I'm doing. Doing it to where I don't die. Up. Up. Hey, Mr. Drake. Need.
There's the shrine. Find a way through.
Oh, headshot. Oh, that dreg wanted to die. It's gonna be funny if I get a special Ingram and get something we were farming for just to see how easy it was to get. Level 12, alright.
Let me out under the shrine. I'll look for a weakness.
Let's quickly check, because I got a couple things. I mean, it really didn't matter. They have my favorite site.
It's tethered to a power far beyond the edge of this system. If I just find a way to break the link. Let's just hope we don't get sucked into some trans-dimensional vortex.
It's weakened. Destroy it.
Oh, yeah.
We severed their connection.
The shrine, it was communing with something out there. Their god or king. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, no worries. Yep.
Interesting. Glad you got. Huh. Interesting. Didn't think you'd choose that. Always interesting.
Next level upgrade. He can't level for me. Another next level. Medium fire.
I can take care of her.
The cities. We have much that could help you. Good. Until we meet again.
Hello, Titan.
Dead orbit is a distraction. The city needs to face reality.
Hello, Guardian.
I can work with this. Let the dead sleep in the living trade, eh, Guardian? Are we done here? Guardian.
Okay, yeah. Do I? Yeah, I think I can. Level 12, 8, 4 levels above what it recommends. No deaths.
I've been combing the Cryptarch's records for anything on the Temple of Crota. Listen.
Long ago, the moon fell to Crota. He wielded a sword so dark it drained whatever light it touched. Now Crota sleeps, but the sword does not. Warlocks believe the sword is in a chamber guarded by the Swarm Princes. If you face them and steal the sword, we can see that it is never wielded again.
Oh. Doesn't matter.
The only way to destroy the sword is to kill its makers, the Swarm Princes. One of them is said to guard a ritual site near the Hellmouth. We'll challenge him first.
You know what? I need Hive. Let's go see if those two knights are up. Oh, well, these are count. I guess count as them. They are majors and or for some. Guess they count as it.
The ritual site is up ahead. This is where we'll find him. I hope you're ready. One down. I'll lead us to the others.
Might possibly.
Not to unsettle you, but I'm tracking the sword by the light of the Guardians it's killed. It's further below.
Yeah, I'm sure one of those Guardians is killed was me at some point. I've died quite a bit in the Crater Raid. Haven't we all?
The sword is close. I can feel its power. Clear them out. Grab the sword. That should lure them out. Careful. Its power is dark.
Oh.
Lots of movement all around us. The princes are coming for the sword.
Got my health back. That went way easier than I expected it
The
would.
sword is gone. They say that was one of the
Way
most powerful weapons
easier.
the Hive ever wielded against us.
Cryptarchs won't believe this.
Get rid of that. Pros and cons.
Knowledge is power. Be careful.
14, alright. Not even worth it.
Every shadow tells a story. What I've seen would kill Sardon, the Fist of Crota, before the Hive wake Crota's
Ah, that's
soul.
rippy. Oh. Let's go for it then. Where the worst spot of this is, so. Alright. Let's see. Holding on to that for now. want to use a hand cannon. Probably not.
We went to the moon seeking vengeance, but it found us first. Crota, the son of Oryx. We'd never faced anything like
That
it.
right there is gonna be
In
amazing.
the end, only I was left.
That's what I'll
Crota
be
and his
using for
armies
the rest of
destroyed
our
the
run.
moon.
The rest ain't even
If we don't
needed.
stop them, I fear Earth will suffer the same fate. Sardon's the Hive spoke Earth. Search the grotto, find this monster, and see to his end. Sardon is the first of Crota's disciples. His army helped shatter the moon and claim it for his master. His presence here is a sign. The Hive are preparing to wake Crota's soul.
Nope. Oh, come back. Yeah.
I survived for years in the tunnels under the moon, using the shadows as the Hive do. Keep your eyes open. Now that Sardon has fallen, come see me. There is more to do. The rest of his disciples will not cease until Earth is ready for their master's return.
Alright, level 13. So I've gone 10 levels since I started. And I could probably get about 14. No, can't get to 14 yet. What do I did? Yeah, 14. These are what's holding me back. Not on this character, I haven't. Just curious as to what all I've done.
These predate your codices. They predate the city. Always a pleasure.
Went wrong. Clown cartridge. Better than that sniper for now. No.
What have you brought?
Down to the city of
Guardian. You've defeated the Fist of Crota, but the threat remains. Crota's armies are seeking out the last war mine. You must stop them from finding Rasputin.
Let's see. It's level 12 and I'm only 13. What level's this? 10. We'll do this. Ball, Sawyer, I don't have either or. Yeah,
They must have access to extraordinary methods to have reached out to us like that. The radio message she sent came from somewhere in the jungles of Venus. I don't like us getting dragged out here and not being able to get the lay of the land. There used to be a Guardian outpost nearby. Let's see what they have on this place.
They had to start corrupting the area, didn't they?
We're late. Sparrow's accessible. There's a lot here about some war machines called the Vex. Indestructible, relentless, supremely intelligent. And they can support. Great. Guardians used to have sensors to track them. Let's get them back online.
Let's see. Nope. Not what I was here for. Dang it.
The Vex sensors should be up ahead.
sensors are extensive. Okay, I should be able to track these machines. Let's head to those coordinates and find out what she wants us to see.
Detecting Vex. Like we're surrounded.
Well, we're not.
The coordinates lead here? What is it? Let me get a closer look.
I can look. Yes. Master helps. Yeah.
No! It's the Vex! Things. Are there any still intact that I can analyze?
You do get experience on that mission. I think, anyway. That's level 11. I can start this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this because I'll be 14 relatively quickly. The war.
There's a secret entrance to the Warmind's bunker beneath the Forgotten Shore. Stop the Hive from reaching Rasputin. Rasputin remains silent, but still fights to protect us. We cannot let Crota's army find a way around the Warmind's defenses, or Crota's disciples will flood the Earth. Music. Rasputin's in trouble. I've never known him to welcome visitors. Find the control room. inside. Don't let them reach Rasputin. Find the controls. Make sure the Hive haven't destroyed Rasputin.
I think I got him, but I'm not.
Something's wrong. Omnigul, silence her screams. The ogre left now. Well done, Guardian. Rasputin is safe. But Crota's army is more powerful than I thought. We cannot rest. Now is the time to stop them from waking Crota's soul.
Let's see.
Can't stop them.
Haven't been using hand cannons, so.
All right. What can I do for you, Titan? Well chosen. Always interesting. Very interesting.
Just to show I don't use the vault.
The Warmind is safe, but Crota's soul is waking. Go to the temple on the moon before Crota is made whole.
Nope, not doing that mission. It's that mission. No. So it's off to 11 and 14, yeah.
I wish you'd check with me before making insane promises. If we want to take down a Gate Lord, we've got to find out how these machines operate. Let's find the can, pull out its brain, and see what we can learn about them. Okay, there's a big Vex signature just up the coast. Kill it, whatever it is, and bring it to my Old Academy research labs.
Leave, just because I want to pick it up. Right. Here somewhere. Yep.
Up ahead, a ridiculously large Vex emission. Sounds like what we're looking for.
Ooh.
Fascinating. Let's head for that research station. Their mind cores are actually biological, not relative to any known life forms recorded. Maybe the Collective's research can tell us more. These ruins predate humanity by a few billion years. Vex are coursing through them. The research station. Nice work. There's got to be a central terminal around here.
Found one. Let's see if I can get it to work.
I might be able to.
It's revivable.
Worth
See what they
it.
discovered here. Vex, they're coming. Vex across 1 million units. That's why they react so fast. can warp across star systems in an instant. I'm almost done.
I know how to find a Gate Lord. Each Vex is part of a giant network that spreads through the
What can we do for you?
Never doubted for a second.
Wear it well. Be careful.
All right, that works.
Guardian, I don't suppose you speak pre-Golden Age German, by any chance?
Mm-hmm. Well, only 14. That's all done. Yeah, oh, that's definitely not happening. So...
The more we learn about the Vex, the more I understand why our exo-friend is so worried about them. During the collapse, they transformed the planet Mercury into a machine in days. They would have spread to every planet if the Traveler hadn't stopped them. We need to get into the Black Garden. We need a Gate Lord's head. First thing we're going to have to do is get me into the Vex network so I can lure out Lord. I'll lead the way. Here's what we have on Gate Lords. 3 stories tall, protect the realms the Vex keep locked out of time. Time? That can't be right. I'm picking up a heavy conflux nearby. I can use it to get into their network. Well, I guess this is important too.
Oh wow, was that close to 15? We got them.
I did the hard job. Okay, we've got to head for a place called the Endless Steps. That's where we'll find the Gate Lord.
This could be going better.
Guess that means there's a raid group.
find the Gate Lord, I sort of had to mess with all their transfer gates here.
Oh, they're trying.
You're probably going to have your hands full. The gates are waking. They'll keep coming unless you can shut them down. You've got to destroy the gate. That worked. Keep it up. And that is where we'll find the Gate Lord. Let's go.
Clear them out relatively faster than I thought.
I guess you're going to have to step inside the ring. Here we go. Work. This better get us into the Black Garden. Let's go get our...
been dispatched by the Vanguard.
Why did I spawn in the reef?
Confirming resolution of
Yeah,
Echo
it's a
House.
reef. I don't know why.
What do we have here? Make the most of it. Be careful.
Let's see. Oh, we'll get out of that one.
Have you brought us something? What do you want?
The Hive call to you too, don't they?
Oh, you want to run with the hunters?
You could use some help. Report, Guardian. You have my trust.
Yeah, yeah.
Stand firm, Guardian.